Hi guys, it's Ruth here, Artful Stamping, and I'm really excited to be able to present to you the Stamparatus and a little technique for creating images going around a square piece of card. So I've already created a template here on a piece of our Stampin' Up! Acetate, or clear, it's called acetate. And if you want to check out how I did this, then I've got the link to the video below. So I'm just going to pop that into my Stamparatus and grab my magnet from behind there, ready to use. I've already cut myself a piece of 10 by 10 cardstock that I'm going to be using to stamp on. And so I've got the clear acetate there, then the piece of card, and I'm just lining it up with my red marked template lines there. Then I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus doors. I don't know how else to describe these really. I guess they are like doors, aren't they? So then I've got here falling flowers to show you this technique. And I'm just going to choose the leaf stamp here. And I'd like this leaf to sort of come in from this point here. So I'm just going to pop that there on my Stamparatus, on my piece of cardstock, and then pick it up with the door and grab some ink. I did have green in front of me a second ago. There it is. It's got the lovely wild wasabi here. And so all I do is just ink that stamp up like that and then push down. Then open the door, and there's the image. So then, because I want to repeat this image around my piece of card, I just take off the magnet, move my card round to that point there, pop the magnet in place to hold it, re-ink my stamp, and then stamp again. So then just remove my magnet. Now, as you can see, there's obviously a little bit of ink that has got onto the acetate sheet. If you're not too worried about the back of your cardstock getting dirty, then just leave it and clean it up afterwards. So I'm not too worried. So I'm just going to kind of go ahead and pop it on top, and then work my way all around this piece of cardstock. Okay, so I finished going around my sheet of paper. So I'd like to add another image in here. So I'm just going to swap this door around. And that's the beauty of the Stamparatus, because it means that if you're doing lots and lots of projects, you can keep your stamp in place ready to use for later. And I'm just going to grab the little flower here. And you see, I would like this little flower just peeking in at the edge of the image there. So I can place that right there. Pop my door down, pick it up, and then go ahead and use the next colour. So I'm just going to grab Sweet Sugar Plum, ink that up, and away you go. So even though you just want a little bit of it peeking in, that's absolutely fine. Now, while I'm at it, I've just realised I can also stamp another flower. So I could pop that one there. I might pick that one up and do that all at the same time to save me some time later on. So there we go, stamp that beautifully. So again, just move your magnet, move your piece of cardstock around, pop the magnet back over, and it is very strong, so I'm going to be putting a little bit of a washi tape flap on this later so that I can pick it up a bit easier. Okay, then stamp, then move around. So I'll be back when I've finished. Okay, I've just popped back in to show you that sometimes you don't necessarily have to use the magnet. Because I'm working quite fast, I'm finding it a little bit frustrating to have to keep moving the magnet off and on. And so I just try to do it without the magnet. And as long as you're not moving and there's not a wind blowing to blow your cardstock away, then there's no reason why really that cardstock shouldn't stay in position, and it just did. So there we go. That's just my little sampler to show you how to do a roundabout stamping on a piece of square cardstock using the template that I made. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of ink on there. I'm just going to wipe that off and that's all fine. So I've also made sure that where I've drawn the lines, I'm using that against the base of the Stamparatus so that I'm not going to be rubbing the marks away. So there we go. I hope you found that useful. Do let me know if that's been helpful for you. I do like to try and give tips that are usable and useful in your stamping life, and I'll probably be making a lovely card out of this and popping it on my social media, so look out for that. So take care for now. Bye bye.